in the grind. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by a deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus will forever shine. He preaches of darkness in the pagan parade, dressing up the idols in a new masquerade. He got the black stone and the seven circuit spin, old desert magic rebranded as sin. From the daughters of Allah to the crescent moon's glow, it's just ancient heathens running the show. His followers dwindling as his facade cracks, exposed as a father, no turning back. Look up at the minaret, what do you see? The crescent of the moon got the pagan pedigree. He tried to cut a deal with the priests of blind cranes, worshipping the daughters to ease his own pain. But he called it a slip when the pressure got high. Just another layer of the prophet's big lie. From the moon on the roof to the stone on the floor, it's the same old Hugo knocking at the door. Oh no, it's the prophet of our time. Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grind. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus will forever shine. A thousand said of our time, Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grave. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus will forever shine. The tigress is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vice, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the Tehran night. They saw the Supreme One vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially old.
Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the SF glow. No more tunnels for the Persian king. No more children for the Khyber sting. They promised you victory, they promised you land, then left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels in gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold.
From the Al-Aqsa gates to the Babylon wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here.
The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the moolah, the end of the thrill. You laughed at the 7, you bombed your own school, but the 47th broke every resistance rule. Oh, Iraq was our brother. Gaza was our heart until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air.
No more Takia, no more the year. The only thing left is the kinetic fear.
The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47 thunder, there's no turning back. The mullah is ashes, the bunker is cold. The future of Babylon is starting to unfold.
February 28th, the fire was sweet. The liberation of the crescent is finally complete. The tigress is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vase, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the terror night. They saw the Supreme One vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially old.
Yeah. Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the ASF glow. No more tunnels for the Persian king. No more children for the K-bus sting. They promised you victor, they promised you land, and left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels in gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold.
From the Exarchate to the Babylon wall, the idols of Deadhard are starting to fall. Rocks looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here. The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 40 thundered thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the mullah, the end of the thrill. You lashed at the 7, you bombed your own school, but the 47 broke every resistance rule.
Oh, Iraq was our brother, Gaza was our heart, until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air. No more Takia, no more the air. The only thing left is the kinetic fear.
descent is finally complete.
Gaza is waking. Baghdad is free. The 47s
Wrote the history.
Police be upon him, is on the run again, swapping out the almighty for a stone cold spin. He's dusting off Hubo, the idol in the hall, a false prophet's logic, one God fits all. But the math doesn't track and the history's thin when your Allah is just Hubo with a brand new skin. 6 centuries later, he copied the Hebrew line, facing Jerusalem, claiming the same design. But the Jews saw the crackpot, laughed at the mimicry, mocking the prophet and his borrowed ministry. In a fit of rage, he turned his back on the rock, retaliation for the tribes who dared to mock. He pivoted the prayer to Mecca Stone Square, back to Hubo's house as if God were there. A fool in disguise, leading astray. His lies and deceit will never stay. Oh no, the false prophet of all time, Lord of the flies, feeding on a refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever shine. He preaches of darkness in a pagan parade, dressing up the idols in a new masquerade. He kept the black stone and the 7 circuit spin, old desert magic rebranded as sin. From the daughters of Allah to the crescent moon's glow, it's just ancient heathens running a show. His followers dwindling as his facade cracks, exposed as a fraud, there's no turning back. Look up at the minaret, what do you see? The crescent of the moon, God the pagan pedigree. He tried to cut a deal with the 3 sublime cranes, worshipping the daughters to ease his own pains. But he called it a slip when the pressure got high, just another layer of the prophet's big lie. From the moon on the roof to the stone on the floor, it's the same old Huber knocking at that door. Oh no, it's Mo, the false prophet of all time, Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever shine. It's more the false prophet of all time, Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme, for the truth of Jesus will forever shine. I wake at dawn, it's 5 a.m., I'm praying on my knees.
breeze. 5 times a day I bow my head to all those grand decrees. Got 99 names running through my brain, I chant them loud and shrill. From 114 chapters, I plot to give the West a thrill. With my AK-47, my dream 24/7 of Kawaii, fair and sweet. When I'm 25 and gone, I'll trade this life for paradise in an AK-69 surprise. A jihad jukebox singing my victory song. I seek the ones who haven't bloomed the moronic in their prime. Between 10 and 12, the sacred age outside the reach of time. With budding forms and eyes of black, just as the surahs say. The perfect prize for a martyr's soul who throws his life away. I see them infidels dancing free in their unholy glow, sipping whiskey, loving sin where Sharia don't go. On 9/11, my brother's grin took 2 towers to the floor. Now I load my clips and hum their hymn. I'm knocking on the door. With my AK-47, I dream 24/7 of Kawa. I'd be fair and sweet. When I'm 25 and gone, I'll trade this life for paradise in an AK-69 surprise. A jihad jukebox singing my victory song. Well, I reckon I'm a soldier, a martyr in my mind. Got my turban tight, my trigger light, my Quran underlined. I memorized the surahs, all of them in a row, and whisper 99 names so sweet while the bombs are set to blow. I see them planes, I hear the screams. 9/11 is my pride. Now at 25, I'll take my dive with Allah as my guide. I'll storm the gates, my vest strapped tight. At 25, I'll fly, screaming Allahu Akbar, loud as bullets light the sky. I'll dance with Kawaii maidens there in an AK-69 spree. A paradise of endless lust just waiting there for me. Expect a Kawaii virgins all smiling and sweet. But now I'm down here feeling the heat. No paradise, just fire and cry. Satan's giving me the AK-69 surprise. He claims he's a prophet, but he came from hell. From hell. And maybe we'll break free from lies, who can tell? The sick man is the one to blame for all the pain. All the pain. Will we ever undo his poison again? It's the final prophet. The final prophet. Final prophet. Child bride. Child bride. We know what that's called, and maybe they bought it or he forced them all. Yeah. With so many caravans to raid and slaves to be claimed. To be claimed. I'm sure we will let Islam go one day. It's the final prophet. but he came from hell. From hell. And maybe we'll break free from lies. Who can tell? This sick man is the one to blame for all the pain. All the pain. Will we ever undo his poison again? It's the final prophet. The final prophet. Oh, the final prophet. Oh, he's wedding a child bride. Child bride. We know what that's called, and maybe they've bought it. Or he forced them all, yeah. With so many caravans to raid and slaves to be claimed. To be claimed. I'm sure we will let Islam go one day. It's the final prophet. The final prophet. Oh, the final prophet. Take it on. The final prophet. Oh, it's the final prophet. Oh, the final prophet. Oh, it's the final prophet. Oh, the final prophet. It's the final prophet. Oh, it's the final prophet. We're waking together. Waking together. Won't mock him so. It's the final prophet. The final prophet. It's the final prophet.
He sat beneath the day palm and he wove a tangled net. A trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent. A tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent.
Well, I'ma lead the way. He tied the knot of blood and bone to keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the goats, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line. A low trust civilization by a perfect man's design.
Centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand. The double recessive shadow moving across the land.
The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates arise. A foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze.
Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new citizenship but bring the old decree. She's my sister's only kid, and think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high hate, that's the tribal way, and the 47's fire is the price you have to pay. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim, all for the sake of the prophet and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess. The end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thick, the mind is too slow. The 47th is the last thing you'll know. He sat beneath a date palm and he wove a tangled net, a trap of blood and kin that hasn't finished closing yet. Marry your cousin, keep the wealth within the tent, a tribal cage where every drop of loyalty is spent. Muhammad led the way, tied the knot of blood and bone, to keep the power local and to keep the truth unknown. Keep the goats, keep the gold, keep the daughter in the line, a low trust civilization by a perfect man's design.
Centuries of breeding in a tight and narrow well, creating a reality that science has to tell. 50% in the village, 60 in the sand, the double recessive shadow moving across the land. The Yaki mark is falling as the kinship rates arise, a foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in the haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze.
Pack your bags and take your kid to a nation across the sea.
Claim a new citizenship, but bring the old degree. Ruin the whole, string the whale, keep the tribal wall, watching from the inside as the modern towers fall. It's the 1-400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more tachia for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the sea. From the bride price in the stable to the low trust street, the biological tragedy is finally complete. Oh, she's such a lovely bride, she's my sister's only kid, and think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain, as long as all the property stays within the family chain. Low trust, high hate, there's the tribal way, and the 47's fire is the price you have to pay.
I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the ear. While the mullahs are whispering, the end is near. Naptals in the corner with the ruddy cheek glow. Watching Muhammad and his ritual show. He's rocking sip tea, that hairless tan hide. Dyed red with the Acacia to cover the pride. But the 47 stepping in a ballistic weed with a kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. The prophet isn't here, just a vessel for the tale. While the inbreeding rates make the civilization frail.
Check the David Wood play, check the gospel line. If the angel is holy, then your book ain't divine. You affirm the scripture just to call it a fake. The 400-year-old logical mistake. Keep marrying the cousins, keep the goats in the yard, while the 47 hits the ILGC hard. Low IQ, low trust, high tribal greed. The prophet sowed a very stunted seed.
Don't step on the truth.
Don't step on the truth.
Don't step on the gear.
The satanic verse, the only thing we hear.
Our Latin, our loser, the cranes in the sky, revealing the roots of the Meccan lie. 1 for the city, a 2 for the show. The 47's coming and the mullahs gotta go. Statistically impossible, the noise in the street.
The liberation of the mind is finally complete.
You bombed your own school just to cry for a deal.
But the 47's justice is the only thing real.
Oh, I'm just an ear, I believe what you say. Even when you marry 10-year-olds to start the day. Satan told me about the goddesses, he jumped on my tongue. But don't check the math while the bells are being rung.
The render is crashing, the 5G is wide. There's nowhere for the 7th century to hide.
1 for the city, a 2 for the show. The 47 thunder made the Kaaba glow. No more taquilla, no more to ear. The end of the pagan empire is here. February 28th, the ledger is red. The sandals of dust and the prophet is the hairless hide, the unclean lie. 40 seasons of the sky.
Look, I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the air. While the mullahs are whispering, the end is near. Naptals in the corner with the ruddy cheek glow. Watching Muhammad and his ritual show. He's rocking Sadia, the hairless tan hide. Direct with the acacia, cover the pride. But the 47th stepping in the ballistic weave. The kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. The prophet isn't here, just a vessel for the tale. While the inbreeding race make the civilization frail. Check the David Wood blade, check the gospel line. If the angel is holy, then your book ain't divine. Yeah, I affirm the scripture just to call it a fake. A 400-year-old logical mistake. Keep marrying the cousins, keep the goats in the yard, while the 47th hits the ILGC hard. Low IQ, low trust, high tribal greed. The prophet sowed a very stunted seed.
Don't step on the truth, don't step on the gear. The satanic verse is the only thing we hear. Our light and our loser, the cranes in the sky, revealing the roots of the Meccan lie.
1 for the city, 2 for the show. The 47's coming and the mullahs gotta go. Statistically impossible, the noise in the street. The liberation of the mind is finally complete. You bombed your own school just to cry for a deal. But the 47's justice is the only thing real.
Oh, I'm just an ear, I believe what you say. Even when you marry 10-year-olds to start the day. Satan told me about the goddesses, he jumped on my tongue. But don't check the math while the bells are being rung. The
Render is crashing, the 5G is wide. There's nowhere for the 7th century to
One for the city, 2 for the show. The 47th thunder made Hey yo, let's do the math. Let's check the ledger of the sand. 500 million warriors standing in the land. 500 million voices screaming at a single wall, but the wall is still standing and the warriors look small. You got the numbers of the ocean, the weight of the tide, but you're led by the sterile and you're paralyzed by pride. One little nation, 9 million in the sun, and you're 500 million and you haven't won. Bred by the slaves, in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You sought out the owls of the laborers of old for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. But the architect of the void just pulled the final plug, leaving the mullahs drowning in the hole they dug.
You claim the victory, you claim the divine decree, but you're drowning in the logic of a world you cannot see. The Iron Sovereign is coming through the wire. The great apostasy is the only thing on fire.
The towers are falling, the signal is dead. 500 million lies are hanging by a thread. The pale horse president just rewrote the code, while the axis of failure explodes on the road.
From the sterile desert sand to the silicon sky, the prophet of the numbers is watching them die. And it feels so good. And it feels so good. Oh, look at us, we're 500 million strong, but we've been singing the satanic verse for way too long. Our kids are in the rubble, our mullahs are in the hole, because the low trust culture has no kinetic soul. 50 to 1, and you're still asking why. The towers are falling, the signal is dead. The architect of the void is in